Hello friends, how are you all doing? I hope you're all doing great. So it's again Saturday. So Saturday is self-pep talk time. I'm very grateful to the immense love and support as always that you keep sharing with us, and I'm indebted to that. All right. Last week we spoke about the elusive thing called motivation. Most people complain that their motivation levels keep going up and down, and when it's high, they're full of energy to achieve their goals. And when it goes down, people tend to go off track and forget their goals and dreams. And because of this, they would exactly remain at the same place 3 months from now, 6 months from now, and probably a year from now. When we have serious goals set for us, we must pursue it and achieve it no matter what. Self-motivation refers to the inner drive and determination that comes from within oneself. It is the ability to generate and sustain the energy and enthusiasm needed to pursue and accomplish goals. It's very crucial because external factors may not always be present, and relying solely on external sources of motivation can be unreliable. Yeah? So today, in relation to this motivation, I want to ask you something very interesting. Do you know your control panel? If you're wondering what a control panel has to do with you, then let me tell you that control panel is everything. In an electric circuit, a control panel is where we know when to switch on, where to switch on, where to switch off, and if it gets overloaded, there is an indication that it is drawing too much load and what needs to be done. So in comparison, do we know when to switch on? Do we know when to switch off? Do we know when we are overloaded? Sadly, we don't. We don't know how we operate. Let me share a story here. Let's say you're about to go on your long awaited and much deserved vacation, and you reach the airport and you're about to enter the aircraft. Do you know what the cockpit of the aircraft looks like? A lot of buttons, switches, dials, all under the big windshield. What if, as you were boarding, you overheard the pilot say to the co-pilot, "Frank, remind me, what does this set of buttons do?" If I heard that, it would have made it a rough flight for me. A pilot must know everything in the control panel. If it doesn't, then it is a serious issue, isn't it? Would you be okay to get on in an aircraft where the pilot doesn't know what the full set of buttons are? But most of us pilot our own lives that way without much knowledge of what we have. We don't take the time to learn what and how we get motivated, right? Interesting story, isn't it? So then this brings us to the next question. How do we discover what is our control panel and what buttons motivate us? So it's a mystical quest of discovering the buttons that push us. So I shall say, let's get on this whimsical journey of self-discovery. Put on your hat, grab your magnifying glass, and let's unravel the mystery of how to understand our motivational buttons. So you're all ready? Let's go. The first thing which I think about is, it's called as a curiosity expedition. Now, if you want to be motivated, you got to be curious in life. Embark on a curiosity expedition to explore the vast landscape of your interests and passions. What activities make your heart flutter with excitement? What subjects or hobbies captivate your attention for hours? Right? So that is what you need to find out for yourself. For that, you need to go on a self-discovery. Do you like solving puzzles? Do you like helping your kids? What is it that really motivates you? What is it that you're really curious about? So that is something that you got to find out when you go on this curiosity expedition, right? Excellent. Number 2, the mirror reflection. Stand before the mirror, my friend, and take a good look at the person staring back at you. Reflect upon your strengths, values, and desires. What brings you a sense of fulfillment and purpose? Is it making a positive impact on others? Or is it tackling some challenges or expressing your creativity? The answers lie within you, waiting to be discovered. And once you get these answers, you know what motivates you. Right? All right. Number 3, the roller coaster ride. They always say, isn't it? Life is a roller coaster, and so are our emotions. Pay attention to the moments when you feel an exhilarating surge of enthusiasm, joy, or determination. What triggered those emotions? Was it achieving a milestone? Was it receiving recognition, or simply doing something that aligns to your core values? These emotional peaks can provide valuable clues about your motivational buttons. Yeah? Isn't it? Such an amazing thing. The next one, the time traveler's diary. Grab a pen and journal and let's travel through time. Look back at the moments when you felt truly motivated and accomplished. What were you doing? Where were you? Who were you with? Delve into the memories and capture the essence of those moments. Were you in a collaborative environment? Were you pushing yourself out of your comfort zone? These glimpses into the past hold hints about what pushes your motivational buttons. We always talk about journaling, isn't it? It gives you a sense of reference. So when you go back and look at all the journaling that you've done, that will give you a lot of hints about when were you really motivated, when were you really high, and when were you really down. What made you go down? What made you go high? That is the time traveler's diary. Yeah? You're all with me? Now let's move on. The next one. Alright, the 5th one. This is interesting. The Chameleon Experiment. We all know what a chameleon does, right? It adapts itself to different environments. So I would say become a chameleon, my friend, and adapt yourself to different environments. Because monotony is the arch enemy of motivation. Engage in various activities, try new experiences, and surround yourself with different people. Observe how each setting affects your motivation. Do you thrive in a competitive environment where your inner fire ignites with a desire to outperform others? Or do you find solace in supportive communities where collaboration and connection fuel your motivation? So what is it? So you got to adapt and try and experiment, isn't it? And that's why we call this a chameleon experiment. By exploring different contexts, you will unravel the settings that push your motivation buttons. Yeah? So these are the 5 things that I thought something really different and which will help us, find our motivation. What motivates us? What doesn't motivate us? This is something that is for us to explore. So from now on, make it a personal commitment to notice everything that motivates you. Make a note of everything that inspires you. That is your control panel. Those things operate your whole system of personal motivation. Yeah? And motivation doesn't have to be accidental. For example, you don't have to wait for hours until a certain song used to come on radio, like the good old days. Today, we are living in the world of YouTube and fast internet. You can control what songs you want to hear. But unfortunately, we are bombarded with so much of clutter, and that's the problem. So you can find whatever motivates you, inspires you on YouTube effortlessly. You can create a playlist and hear it again and again so that it can lift you up and you can get back into your peak state. Similarly, if you have any movies that has inspired you, I'm sure all of us have some great movies that has, create a lasting impact on us. We can watch it again so that we are getting into that amazing state which can inspire us and which can help us deliver some amazing results. Right? So we've got all of this at our disposal, my dear friends, today. So remember, this quest is an ongoing exploration. Things may change, new things may appear, and some may fade away. But embrace the journey of self-discovery with an open heart and a sense of humor. May we uncover all the buttons that push us and unleash our inner motivational superhero. Right? Exactly. So I think with this, we must seriously be able to find our motivation levels and keep our spirits high. All right, friends, thank you so much. As always, it's been a pleasure to talk to you, share with you my views, and hear back from you. And I hope you will stay motivated no matter what, and you will reach your goals and dreams. And my wish is always that. All right, see you all in the next video. Happy weekend. Enjoy your weekend as always. Relax yourself, de-stress, hear to some great music, watch your favorite movie, and spend time with your loved ones. Life is too short to be thinking about unwanted things, isn't it? So make the best use of what we have now, and let's get on this journey of reaching our goals and dreams. At Self Academy, with all our collective spirit, wishes and blessings, we truly can achieve it. Yeah? Please leave your comments and feedback in the comment section. It'll be a pleasure to read them. What were your takeaways? What motivates you? And how were you able to come out of your so-called low spirits on some days? So I think it will be a great lesson for everyone to share and learn from one another. Again, happy weekend. Enjoy your weekend and keep your spirits high. All right, until next video, take care. Bye-bye.